So I don't do monthly favorites videos, I do seasonal favorites because I have way too many video ideas to squeeze in a monthly favorites as well as all the other video ideas that I would like to get out for you guys. So I do a seasonal favorites, and I feel like that way it's just not redundant either. So a couple skincare products that I have just been absolutely loving. The first is this Origins High Potency Nitamins Skin Refining Oil. And the way that you use this is you warm up 5 drops in your hands, rub it all over your face, and then put on your normal night cream or your night oil or whatever moisturizer you use at night. I have been waking up with the most radiant skin ever since I've been using this, so gotta love it. As far as moisturizers, the one that I've been really enjoying is this Clinique Moisture Surge Intense. And this is actually a deluxe sample size. I have 2 of them, 0.5 ounces, pretty good sample size. So I mean, like normally when you get a moisturizer, it's going to be about 1 ounce to 2 ounces. So this is half an ounce. This is not something I can wear underneath my makeup. This is something that I like to put on at night over the top of my Nitamins oil. But the reason I've been liking this is because my skin, as I am aging a little bit, has been getting a lot drier, so I need a thicker moisturizer, especially at night. So this has been doing a really good job of getting rid of any dry patches I have on my skin. When the weather gets warmer, I just love cream products. You can use a beauty blender to apply so many different cream products, so it's like you just completely eliminate so many tools just by using one beauty blender. So I've been loving cream and liquid highlighters. The first one I've been really enjoying is this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is an opal, and you can mix this into your foundation if you want to. For me personally, that's a little bit too highlighted of a look. I don't really like the entire face being highlighted, but this is beautiful as a cheekbone highlight and a little bit like on the tip of your nose. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's just so easy to use. A little bit goes a long way, and it's Becca. The next highlighter I've been loving is this Benefit Sunbeam, and this is something that I definitely can mix in with my foundation because it's not too shimmery. It's just the perfect amount of glow. It's a golden highlight, so it's a little bit more natural than, say, like the Becca, which is a very bright white highlight. This one is more golden. But mostly I've just been loving this for the convenience factor. The way that you use it is it comes on this little brush right here, and you just brush it on wherever you want it, blend it in with your finger or a beauty blender or a brush, whatever you want to do, and boom, you have the most gorgeous golden goddess highlight of life. Next up, this product is not new to me, but as I get tanner, it looks better on me. So this is the Becca Rose Gold highlighter, and this is the pressed highlighter. It looks gorgeous over the top of a blush, but as I get tanner, this looks even more gorgeous on the cheekbone and not just as a highlight over the blush. So yeah, I mean, it's just so gorgeous. So moving on from highlighters, I have a favorite powder to show you guys, and I don't think I've ever showed a powder in any of my favorites videos. So this is the Chanel Le Beige powder foundation. This powder may not look very special to you, but when it's on, it gives you the most natural radiance and the most indescribable glow. I did not know that you can get a glow from a powder, but with this it is possible. The number one thing that I have been using this powder for is underneath my eyes and to set my foundation. When I use a liquid foundation in the summer, I get a little bit oily and I do need a powder to set it in my T-zone, and I've been using this for that, and I just can't even. I love this powder. It is so beautiful. I never thought I would say that I love a powder, and I do. I do. Something else that I wanted to include in this video for my favorites, because it's something I reach for every day now, is this NYX color correcting palette. When I first got this from Ulta, I think it was only like $12 or something like that. I don't know, it was really inexpensive. I didn't expect too much out of it. I got it pretty much because I wanted to try it to see if it would work, but I did not expect to like it. I have been reaching for this every day. It has all different colors, like every color corrector that you would need. The ones that I use the most are the green, if I have a sort of, any breakout or any redness or anything, and the peach one I've been using under my eyes to hide my dark circles that have suddenly arrived out of nowhere. I've been using this peach one every single day underneath my normal concealer, and it's been doing a really great job of brightening that inner eye area, getting rid of that dark blue pigmentation that's been developing. I am going to be doing a review on this product, but I have really been enjoying this Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer. It's a tub of pigment. What I've been doing is mixing it with a moisturizer, And have you guys heard of those Cover FX custom cover drops? It's like pigment in a bottle, and you can mix it with your foundation, you can mix it with a primer or a moisturizer or whatever, and you have like an instant foundation out of any formula that you want to use. This is the same thing, but I can't even describe the amount of pigmentation that is in this little tiny thing. So this is something that I've been reaching for. I've been mixing this with that Clinique moisturizer that I showed you, and it just creates this dewy but even complexion, and I've been obsessed. Next up, I do have a couple new favorite blushes, and normally I don't get that excited about blush. Once I find a color I like it and I'll stick with it for a long time. I'm really, really picky when it comes to blush, but I got these bad boys right here. These are the Milani Rose blushes. This one is my favorite. It is the tea rose color, and obviously these blushes are gorgeous. They're shaped like little roses. The amount of pigmentation in these it just blows my mind because these are drugstore blushes. I never expected to love these as much as I do. I got them because they're pretty, but I'm obsessed with these blushes. These are what I reach for every single day. I reach for these over MAC Cantaloupe, which is my other all-time favorite blush. So, I mean, that says a lot. These have been out for a little while, so I'm kind of late on the train, but it's because every time I go to the store looking for these, they are always sold out. So I got lucky. These were the only two left right here. Fortunately, they were the colors that I wanted, but I'm really happy that I got these, and you know, I am a little late on the train, but better late than never, I guess. The next thing I want to show you is this Hourglass Ambient Bronzer. This is in the shade Radiant Bronze Light. This is my most favorite bronzer of all time. There's no comparison to any other bronzer in existence. This is just so beautiful. I've raved about this in several videos. I just can't even tell you. And the brush that you can get for this, the Hourglass bronzer brush, oh my god. In reviews that I've read, I don't know why I read reviews. I never agree with them. They just piss me off. But a lot of reviews, people said that this was too orange. But this is a bronzer. It is not a contour color. If you try to contour with this, you're going to have an orange contour. So this bronzer is amazing. You want it. You want it. Look how beautiful it is. Another bronzer that I just got last week, but I have been using every day, this Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. They just came out, and this is 25i, I believe. 25i? It's either 25i or 25L. I can't tell because it's just a little line, but aside from this right here, this is my other favorite bronzer. This is something I also reach for constantly. It's beautiful, and it's like the perfect amount of sun-kissed. I am recently foundation obsessed. I know what foundation I like, but for some reason I've just been on like the hunt for something that's just gonna blow my mind. And I found two products recently that have done that for me. I have been in love with this Nars All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. First of all, it comes with a pump. The other Nars foundations, they don't come with a pump. You have to dump them out, which is a pain in the ass. This has very, very, very good coverage. It's very even, it is luminous, it is weightless, it's very lightweight. I am wearing it today. I'm in the shade Barcelona. Sometimes you find a foundation that when you're applying it, it just feels good. This is one of those foundations. It just, when you're putting it on, you're just like, yes. Immediately, yes, it's so beautiful. This is very long lasting. It looks beautiful throughout the day. It looks exactly the same throughout the day. It's also luminous, so if you have oily skin and you'd like to have that dewy look without looking greasy, this is the perfect foundation. And it's also weightless. It's very, very, very lightweight. It's kind of like a very liquidy formula when it goes on, but at the same time gives you a lot of coverage. I have one last face product to show you guys, which is the Meteorites Baby Glow from Guerlain. It's supposed to make you look youthful, and this is what it says online that it does. This sheer foundation restores skin's radiance and minimizes signs of fatigue as it unifies, smooths, refreshes, and plumps the appearance of skin. Formulated with rainbow perfecting technology, it's infused with rainbow pearl pigments that blend onto the skin to subtly correct, unify, and revive the complexion. What are reading? The result is a face that appears more rested, plumper, and more radiant. So definitely been loving this Baby Glow. It's perfect for summer because it's really lightweight with a lot of coverage still. I've also been loving these Makeup Forever Artist Plexi glasses. One of the things that I like about these glasses is the ginormous doe foot applicator. Like, look at the size of this compared to my lip. So you cover a good surface area in a small amount of time, and because they're so big and fluffy, your lip gloss gets applied evenly, which is kind of hard to do sometimes with really pigmented glosses like these. My next favorite has been this Z palette, and this is pretty much just all my Makeup Geek shadows. I've used Makeup Geek for quite some time now, but for some reason I just keep grabbing this palette every single day. I'm just so happy with these shadows. And this Z palette though, like look, it's glittery. Like why wouldn't I reach for this over everything else? It's just so beautiful. So yeah, Makeup Geek shadows I guess are just been, I don't know, my number one. But yeah, isn't it beautiful? Finally, my last favorites for spring have been these two smells. This is the brand Lawlicious, and I actually had not heard of this, but my best friend is a massage therapist in a really nice spa, and they use these products and they sell them as well. And at first she gave me a couple sugar scrubs from Lawlicious. One of them was in this smell. This is the smell Sugar Kiss, and it kind of smells, it reminds me of the smell Pink Sugar, like the perfume Pink Sugar, but it's a bit more spa-like. I don't know, but it just smells really, really great. The smell lasts for a long time. I get tons of compliments, and it's just, yeah, it's a body butter in a tube. So I also have been loving this Victoria's Secret Bombshell Pink Diamonds spray, and this is just great for, I mean, if I need to run out the door really quick and like say I haven't showered yet for that day or something, just spray it all over me and it just smells so good. I feel like a lot of their sprays and their perfumes smell the same. Like I feel like they're recycling the same scents with different names, which is kind of irritating. But this one is a different smell and I really like it. It's really fresh smelling, so yes. That's gonna do it for my spring favorites, you guys. I actually have some In-N-Out waiting for me in my living room. My battery died like an hour ago and I was like just kind of farting around waiting for it to charge back up, and I was like, I'm hungry. So I went to In-N-Out, so I have a burger waiting for me. So I'm gonna go eat that now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel as well. And thank you so much for watching. It's really much appreciated. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.